And I don't mind waiting. And I don't mind waiting. Seriously, this market is going to be a tough one to trade, especially today. Because they are just making you to regret for all the mistakes, and then again they are just trying to take it out. And that too, with the data they are doing it, that means there are two or three big hands which is playing in the market who are trying to move the market in their favors today. Clearly, the OI is falling from 71. It went to almost 200 and odd levels, came to 71, again back to 240 odd levels. Wow. This is now getting crazy. Can they? Can they not? For the first time, the box is getting broken and they have been going lower, but we needed a bigger move happening in case if they wanted to do something else. One good news for the bears is the gap between the candle and the VWAP is getting larger now. So more the gap, they know they will be able to take this market lower, and then this is the money that they will be able to get in from the call, like in the future buyers. Nifty is again, it is on a similar wicket. It is also falling. And if you look at the trading OI data on the Nifty as well, it is giving you the similar kind of a clue. More than the bank Nifty is a lot more weaker now. 8.29, sorry. 8.29 to 3. This is big. This is big. Guys, this kind of data has been like an earlier, we never used to see this kind of a data in terms of 5 crore difference and so on. This is getting nowadays very huge on expiry days. So, which is clearly saying like on expiry days, we are clearly concentrating on one index or two index. That's been the message which has been coming in. Are we going to see another candle headed here? Probably yes. Then we might see some kind of a move again. Again, remember, when the market is not moving with volume, those are days going to be very difficult as a trader because they have the moves to be done on both the sides. They will eat the premiums, and we will be the ones who will be struggling. Bank Nifty is clearly not showing you any strength at all. Any strength at all. Guys, dollar, if this is going to be the scenario, the dollar will definitely be weakening. One sec, let me just show you that as well. So if you look at it, the dollar is somewhere around 83.15, but this cannot be like in sustaining. Maybe the RBI intervention would be happening, but this will also start to get into a difficult territory in the upcoming days. Okay, the fall is again getting into the bigger picture. Will they be able to take it further and further away? That's something which we needed to see now. I think looking at this, they are just going at taking it lower and lower. This is on the Bank Nifty. I told you about the nearby support, right? They are getting into the nearby support territory. More it is going lower, it is going to give me more and more confidence. That's something which I wanted to keenly take it. I wanted to see these guys like and taking it lower and lower. And then any move, then it will be easy for me to like and people like me who wanted a confirmation, we will be able to do it. The reason why we will not be able to enter at this juncture is these guys can take a support territory and then move it higher. Again, they can give you a large candle like this. We needed the follow up. Follow up is absolutely missing in this market today. Follow up is absolutely missing in this market today. As long as that is not coming in, we might have some trouble. Can you see this? The entire candle, whatever that it went lower, it is completely getting negated. This is crazy. So this clearly indicating to you today, if you are a person who would have been like in buying it, one particular candle when it is falling faster, you should be ready to exit your position, move on. That's the kind of market which is telling you the answers today. Tough market to trade for any newbies in this situation. I'm telling you, even for the experienced traders, if you are not real smart and quick, it'll trap you completely. It'll trap you completely. You just needed to go along with the move and then get the trade done, get an exit. The best way is to enter, place a target 20, 30 points, get an exit, move on. Are they heading towards this territory again? Now, guys, once they keep moving like this, lower and lower, keep a close tab on this trending OI. I would love to see this OI increasing drastically and falling drastically here. That is what is going to give me more and more confirmation that these guys are going to be helping us. Otherwise, it will be like in a writer's play. They will just make, after an odd moment, they'll make one, two candles. Again, they will play it in the territory and they are not going to give you any reward. Again, remember the premiums on the put side is higher. It has to come down. This is not going to be good otherwise. And look at this strike. What is the strike which we have been looking at? 44,700, right? It went to 350 on the previous candle and then again back at the 300 odd levels now. 50 rupees is gone. So if someone is at 300, it went to 350, again back to 300. Very, very tough to trade if you're not trading on the same candle, getting an entry and exit. This market is going to be a tough one to trade for some time. One good news is the OI is falling. Can you see this? The OI is falling, which is going to be a confirmation that the writers are not looking to add any positions here. Again, a complete sweep. Again, trying to take it higher. Will they be able to be doing that? Keep on doing it. Almost whatever the move which was given in the previous candle, the entire move is not only taken back and also they are just making the move on the other side. Guys, this is getting into crazy, crazy moves. Now the only question mark is, will they be able to go here? Again, I needed to back with the data. If the data is helping me, I will just try to take a trade over there. Otherwise, I think with the premiums and other things, I would wait till the second half for me to get a clear move. Can the data give me that move? Guys, OI falling on the put side is a good sign, right? Because that means the writers are not adding any positions. But what we also wanted is, rather than OI falling like this, 10, 15 lakh, we wanted a massive fall and then a massive increase on the other side. That's what is going to be helping us. We just needed to see a big, big shift happening. Or else they will again stay at a particular level, try to eat it, eat premiums, because they know the put side premiums are higher. What they are indirectly doing today is, though the market is falling, they are saying, Shiva, like, though the market is falling, we are not going to give you easy money. Okay, we are not going to give you easy money. We will definitely try to make the market move lower, but considering we are keeping the markets with a premium on the put side, we will try to eat away the premiums. They are just trying to do that. We needed a big, big move happening with the volumes. We want 2 consecutive bars of more than 50K for us to get the trend so that they don't trap us once again. Good news is, VIX is almost rising towards a day's high, 12.34. I think it was some time since we have seen the VIX heading towards the 12 territory. If I wanted to show you the VIX chart, I'll show you that. This is your India VIX chart. Just see this. When was the last time the VIX was somewhere around the 12? If you look at the daily, it was somewhere around August month. So during the entire month of September and almost like it went to a low, and then it is just now moving towards that territory of 12.3. It's after a long time, long time. Can they keep doing this? Let's see. The fall has to be like pretty large. Fall has to be pretty large. Can we get to see a big one, the 318, 319 mark? We wanted to see this level getting broken. This is really getting scary. Almost 60 rupees, 50 rupees on the call side, 110. This is always a scary thought. Why it's scary? Because we will get to see candles like this. With no fault of yours, just because the premiums are being high, the writers will be playing smart, buy the futures, eat out the premiums, and at the same time, the premium fall will be pretty faster, and we would be at a big loss. That's exactly the game plan with which they are playing. I think once you understand what is the game plan that is being made, then you will understand it better. Guys, both the indices are like pretty much in down the track. That is for sure, because look at the OI data, 8.67 to 1.5. This is crazy, almost literally falling. Every rise on the Nifty is expected to fall. But considering a guy where we will be able to get a bigger volatility in the Bank Nifty, I'm just looking for it to reduce the premiums. It will be easy for us. Otherwise, this is tough. Even here, the same story. Wow. Even here, the same story. Are they going to be playing the game like this for the whole day? Then it will be like, you will get to see sudden move of 50, 100 points happening, trapping your stop losses, again moving it. Then in that scenario, reduce the number of quantity and then increase it. What you needed to increase? We needed to increase the number of entries which we are going to be doing with 5 points, 10 points and so on. 70, let's from almost 40 to 70 here, from almost 48 to 22. When was the last time you saw Nifty like this? This is crazy. Such a big gap. Very rarely you will be getting to see. This is going to be like in a more like in a trend day. Only usually on trend days you get to see that. But I would love to see the Bank Nifty doing its bit with the volume, which is what has been the concerning factor. Which is what is the concerning factor for me. If the Bank Nifty is not going to do it, you will see the price moves like this. It went to 350 odd levels, again back to 320, again it went to 280, again back to 330. But it is like an avatar candle, as I told you. We needed to see at least it is getting near to the resistance area. No. Guys, one good thing with all the moves is Nifty is clearly getting into a big sell-off happening here. That's the reason you're getting to see the VIX spiking towards 12.5. If the VIXs keep on spiking, that means someone is not only taking a position for the current series, they are taking it for the next series as well. Wow, Bank Nifty is now really making its song felt. I think all the lines which we are drawing today, they are just literally respecting it. First, initially they did the respect here. They went and respected that particular area, and now they are respecting the below support levels at 44,350. And if 44,350 is given up, then the next level is going to be 44,115. So how did we draw these lines? These are the lines in the past where the breakouts would have happened, and those are the lines which we are using it as a support territory for ourselves. Okay, and if it is there will be a resistance, and if that resistance is broken and then taken higher with the volume, those levels would be used as a support for the future trades. What a candle, what a recovery. Wow. Guys, you can add whatever the indicators which you feel might add value, because there are some questions whether I can add the ADX indicator to my setup and other things. Yes, absolutely. If you find that is useful, definitely yes. Why not? I'm not saying after attending Shiva's session, you just needed to use this. Guys, those who are wondering how to use this promo code which I shared to buy the annual plan on OI Pulse and One Click, all you needed to do is copy this promo code, Shiva OI 25, and then go to the OI Pulse. Go to plans page. Here, choose the subscribe of Go Annual, and you just paste that code and then give the thing. It will automatically give you the 25% discount, which you guys are getting it. Okay, so you'll be able to buy it at the particular price. So this includes the GST and everything. Same way, if you wanted to buy for One Click, click on One Click plans. Go to One Click page, enter this code, apply it, you'll get the similar discount. Okay, that's where you needed to apply it. This is only for the annual plan, guys. I'm going to be waiting. It's going to be a waiting game, I know for sure. But once you wait, it might give you like a big move. That is a possibility. So why I choose those strikes? The reason is and it is in the money. The market is trading at 44,460 odd levels. This is 44,600. Only question mark is the premium. So once the premiums is getting adjusted, we might get the same one around 200 odd levels. So let's see. Guys, yes, if someone who wanted to buy for the next year, yes, you can buy it. If your plan is going to be expiring in the next 1 month or so, use this discount code to buy it now. The new plan will get started once your existing plan expires. So it will be like this. Under the profile picture, you can look at the My Billings page. You will see all the plans what you have bought and it will get added. Okay. So you will see the existing plan running and then the new plan will kickstart once your existing plan expires. So it will not start from today. Only once your existing plan expires, the new plan will kickstart. But if you are already using GoPro and if you are buying Go Annual, you will get all the Go Annual features starting from today itself. Guys, as of now, there is no combo offer available, but in the future, as and when we have a combo offer for both OI Pulse and One Click, I'll let you know. Because these two are now standalone products, that's the reason it will be separate.
Huh?
So OI is now on my side. Only thing which is against me is the premiums. OI is on my side. Why I say OI is on my side? You can see the gap which is getting widened and widened both on the Bank Nifty and the like in the Nifty. But what is not going to be helping me is the premiums. If there is going to be so much of premium, that can definitely drag the index one at least on the upside, and then they will just play around with the premium. That is something which I'm worried about. That is something which I'm worried about. And clearly they are not giving you that kind of move with the volume. If it would have been with volume, at least I can go and confidently make that move again. But as long as it is not moving with the volume, then it's better to stay light. Guys, all you need is just 1 or 2 good trades, right? So that's the reason I'm waiting for that 1 or 2 good trade. Let's see. We took our risk. When it was even in the morning, it gave us a profit. Again, the second risk, that literally shook us away. Then we needed to literally wait. Ideal time. You will get an opportunity, 1 or 2. That's more than sufficient. Make use of that. But it's all about wait. Waiting game is going to be the most important thing is trading. Psychologically, you needed to work on that waiting part. Guys, the PE premium is higher purely because they know this is something wherein they just wanted to play, they're just all waiting for a big fall to happen. That's the reason the premiums are higher. Guys, you needed to know what is the risk which you can afford to take. Imagine, don't keep all your capital in one account. So in this scenario, even in a worst case scenario, we will not be losing beyond like 17% of my overall capital. So you needed to take a risk. What is that which you can afford to take? Don't try to take 100% of a risk and don't play without a stop loss. Please do almost like, and without that, it's going to be very difficult. Guys, when you are looking at the risk reward and other things, you tell me honestly, like in most of the traders whom we are talking about in terms of the risk reward and other things, if these guys are making like a penny money and other things, and they are saying like an year end I made around 10,000%, 5%, like a 5,000% and other things, it doesn't work like that. First and foremost thing which I have seen is each of us have to have our own way of unique way of doing. First and foremost is my aim is to protect my capital, and at the same time, whatever the profits which I made, I can take a risk. If that risk is more than 2-3%, then yes, I needed to understand. If I'm ready to lose 1% or 1% gain which I have made, then it is within the control. Guys, the most of the strategies I have developed and everything, it is purely based on the strategies I built the OI Pulse. That's the reason you will see OI Pulse as more or less the features, whatever I'm explaining it to you. Okay, so whatever the things which I've gained in the last 20 years or so, which I'm trying to make it into a product. Come on, get it there, get it there. Guys, for the mentoring participants, yes, we will have a similar kind of sessions after the mentoring also. I'll be providing it to complimentary for all of you. So whatever the sessions which I do from here till the year end, all those sessions will be complimentary for the mentoring participants. Yes. Guys, when you are playing in the speculative market, you needed to take a risk. If you are not ready to take a risk, that means you guys are not in the game. And most importantly, when you know the markets have become like in a place for it to move like this crazy, you tell me honestly, what was the need for the markets to move like this and then move lower? If this is not gambling, then what else it is? It is gambling. Okay, it is a legal gambling. When you know that the markets are designed for that, you needed to be prepared for that rather than saying it is a manipulated one, it is like in cheating and nothing. Don't say those words. It is not going to work. You know pretty well this is how the market's going to be operating and prepare for it. If you don't have the appetite to work on the risk and other things, no one is forcing you to come and take a trade. You honestly tell me, is there anyone sitting in your room wherever you are and asking you, you needed to go punch an order now? No, it is you who are taking the order. So no point in complaining any agency or anyone saying that, no, this market is manipulative and other things. Okay, that's the way it has been designed. Smart ones, they know how to make money, they will keep making money. If you are going to be keep cribbing, yes, we will keep losing it. There is absolutely no point in complaining about that. You and me needed to know the risk. You guys are all responsible. All are matured adults. Okay, so don't keep thinking that these guys are doing that and this. Yes, 10 years back or 12 years back, I was also on the same boat. Then I understood. Nobody is forcing me to go and take a trade. It is me who chose trading, and it is me who is choosing to trade on a particular day. Then why should I be complaining on others? Imagine you have been given money and asked to, and you have to use the money today itself. It is going to expire if you are not using your money. Then I can understand someone is forcing you to take a trade. No one is here, and if your money is there in your an account, it is all your money. Then why you needed to worry about anything else? Come on, bring the premiums down faster. Can they? Can they not? Guys, my job is only to educate you all. Okay, my job is only to educate you all, tell you what are the things which I have seen in the past 15 years. It's up to you to take a respective trading decision or do whatever that you wanted to be in, do it in life. Guys, what is this option chart is telling you, premium chart? It is telling you, Shiva, for the Bank Nifty expiry today, imagine Bank Nifty is closing 44,480. Then in that case, 44,500, where exactly the put should be closing? It should be closing at 20 odd bucks. Look at the premium. It is trading at 155. That means almost it is trading 20 rupees, 135 rupees close to that. It is trading with the premium. So something which should be trading at closing at 20, it is trading at 155. That is what we are trying to show. How much is the money that a writer can enjoy before the expiry? Okay, so we are giving you a clue. What is that which writers will be able to enjoy it? That's the reason I keep on telling you, as long as the premiums are going to be like that, it's going to be a tough one for the put buyers. Because all they need is do like this. Make a move suddenly and then make 2-3 candles higher. And then probably I might try to take a risk at the VWAP level. But the problem here is, look at the way they are doing it. They are breaking the VWAP with volume, taking it higher, and then again they are breaking it. This is crazy. So that is where we need to be really careful. Again, I'm repeating you, because you guys needed to understand the risk which you are ready to take, it's the money which you needed to ready to afford to lose. Today, there is no respect for the VWAP or anything. The reason is it is not moving higher or lower with the volumes. So that's the reason you are seeing all these moves. Now look at that. Absolutely from nowhere, these guys are like taking it completely on the other side. This is like crazy moves, right? This is absolutely crazy, guys. You can't, you and me, we have to just witness it rather than just playing, because this is like gambling, more than gambling now. What was the need for it to go down? And now what was the need for it to go up? It's all pure expiry play which is in picture. They are just literally playing away with the money. They know someone is going to try to short, someone is trying to take the market higher. They're just playing with your premiums. Now you would have understood the reasons why the market is moving now. Can you see what's happening now? Is the premiums getting adjusted? That means clearly some of the buyers on the put side now must be wondering why this market is doing all this. Let me exit my position. That's exactly the game. Guys, this is getting crazy. One candle big up, one candle down. They have broken it. Now the probability of these guys playing around in a particular territory is going to be more. Why? It is now getting into no trade zone. The strike which you were seeing, let me just show you. It was trading at 330, now it is at 200. Do you think you and me will be able to have a stop loss for this trade? 150 points. Guys, absolutely crazy moves. Please understand this. You and me will not be able to tolerate 275 to 200, sorry, 160. Again, it is almost giving up 50% of its gain in 2-3 candles. Absolute gambling going on. Guys, the Nifty is also in the same wicket. If you think that Nifty is also doing the same thing. Just give me a minute. There seems to be some data issue there. We'll give them a few more minutes to see what is the market going to be doing.
Hi, ¿cómo la agree? Sudden down.
Now, okay, there seems to be some problem. Give me that. I will just do an SOS and come back. Team is on the job. They are already checking it. What is the issue and whether the data is coming or not. Okay, I think it is an issue overall at a universal level. The NSE data is also not updating. That's what the news which has come in. Let me see whether it is an exchange side issue. If that is the case, then we might see the markets just going to be going up and down. And look at this. All of a sudden, there is a sudden increase happening in the OI data. There is something which is strange happening. This is going to be a crazy day. Crazy day. The markets are recovering like faster. The Dow has given up. This is still at like in 12.38, 12.4. Guys, the more the quick time the premiums are able to get melted, that will be the best thing that can happen to us today. I don't want the premiums to melt after like at 12:30, 1:30. I wanted it to be done like in before 1 o'clock, so that at least 1 to 2, 2:30, we will have some time for us to take some positions. Can they do that? Yes. Many people who would have seen that the trading is going to be a lot easier from outside, they would have got understood that by this time. This is going to be a tough market to hold your positions and then take a trade. This is the area. Can they head towards the territory again once more? I seriously don't understand what these guys are trying to do. Came to here. Strange here. OI dropping and then moving back to 67. Okay, we have got the trading OI data and everything is working in now. But some strange things are happening in the option chart. Let me just see whether it is changing. Okay, so the data which is coming in from exchanges is also like in something which is very peculiar. So please be careful. Okay, the fall is getting started again. This now is getting into ugly territory. Okay, fall is happening here. This is Nifty. This is Bank Nifty. $327 to 169. We don't want the OI to get stuck here. We don't want the OI to get stuck. We wanted someone to build it up, build it up. Again, remember, this is like in a big no trading zone. Only thing which we can do is once it's keep moving higher and higher, we can look for like in a shorting this market purely based on the OI date and nothing else. If someone who's playing on 1-2 lots, guys, this is not your day as of now. They're just playing around for all those moves. You needed to seriously really be fast now. Okay, good news is the premiums are slowly but steadily catching up faster. Wow, that's good. That's good. I think the best way is just to look for the trend and then go along with the trend. That's exactly I'm trying to do now. The way the Nifty is falling, I'm pretty sure that Bank Nifty is going to give up somewhere, because Nifty was the one which was at least a little bit of a strong yesterday. Look at the way Nifty constituents are falling. Everything is falling, and look at the way it is breaking that particular level. If it is going to be closing below the 50-day moving average today, then in the upcoming month, it's going to be a tough one. Even the Bank Nifty, after a while, it is giving up that level. And if it is going to be falling further and further away, there is a possibility we might see a bigger one. So I'm going to be looking to add at around 200 and also 180 and 160. This is the only strike which I'm going to be focusing on. The data is slowly but steadily. It tried to go higher, but couldn't move there. And once it is starting to falter, once it breaks this particular level, there will be like a bigger opportunity for me. This is the area wherein I'm going to be entering more. The primary reason is premiums have started to take shape and then like it started to fall more. It is almost 40, 50 points and slowly it is giving the gap is coming widening. Let's get that closer and closer. Guys, again, remember, don't try to take a risk just because Shiva has entered, because Shiva has already made money and and I will be ready to take a risk, which I know I will be able to afford to take it. I cannot assure you the same thing, wherein that's the reason I'm telling you again and again. Keep your capital in multiple things so that you will be able to make money, move on to the next one, make money, move on to the next one. This we made around 2 lakhs and we made around another 1 lakh. So 3 lakhs has already been done. So I will be able to take a trade. So here we have not done anything. Here again we have not done anything. So we have only taken trades for 2 and we have already been sitting on a profit of close to 3 lakhs and losing 1.5 out of the 3 lakhs. I don't mind doing that. Okay. So please understand, my risk appetite is totally different from yours. That's the reason I keep insisting people do not try to mimic. So out of 3, even if I lose 2 lakhs, still I will be sitting on a happy face. But I will not be able to say the same thing with all of you, right? So that's the reason, please understand it. Again, any given point of time, do not try to deploy more than 20 lakhs. So what I normally do is keep 4-5 accounts, keep 20 lakhs each, make money, move on to the next one. Make money, move on to the next one. So now I'm slowly getting into more and more confident here. The only reason is with the data, but this is what is stopping me to go aggressive. Otherwise, we could have easily gone with 20%. We have how much we have deployed now. We have hardly deployed around 7 or 6 or 5% overall. And I will wait to deploy this 17, 18%. I just needed to wait for some more time. And one more thing, you needed to ready to pyramid both on the upside and also on the downside. From 220 again back to 230 odd levels and just adding few positions here. And once this is getting broken, we might see a bigger fall happening on the Bank Nifty as well. So keeping my stop loss somewhere around 175 odd mark. And you can clearly see as it is like in moving, you're not getting any volumes. Volume is absolutely missing. And you can clearly see that WMA is getting into the resistance zone for them. They're not letting it go above the territory. It's all well and good. One more thing, try to play in the money strikes. Don't try to play at the money. Sorry, OTM strikes at this juncture. At the money is also fine, but playing deep in the money would be better making sense. So the reason why I'm taking the trade is it went higher. Again, it's starting to falter with no volumes. And at the same time, we might get to see this kind of a candle somewhere coming in. And that is when we needed to be really out of this trade. So in that scenario, if you wanted to place a target as well, I'll place a target at 85 so that we have taken some position and it has already been coming down. Can it give you move 75 and then like an exit towards the 320 odd mark and then completely book our losses? It's just playing around in both the sides. You can clearly see from 60, it has gone to 120 in no time. 240 to 230 again. Volatility to its core. Volatility at its core. So this is for the people you needed to see how we are doing it. So as it is moving higher from 220 to 240, what I normally do is pyramid it, right? So don't buy only when it is going lower to 220 or 200. You also needed to start buying it as it is moving higher, 230, 220, again went to 240, we are buying it. The reason is you needed to go on the momentum. Sometimes the momentum where you will be able to deploy your capital, and that is when you will be able to capture the move as well. I'm now ready to wait. What are the things that's in my favor now? VIX is higher. Dow from almost 40 or 50 points is getting into the negative territory. That is also on my side. Plus the OI data is on my side. Plus the way the writers have been writing it, it is on my side. Only thing which is against me is the premiums. So in case if there is going to be a sudden move, then yes, 70 to 80 points move on the upside is also possible. That's the only thing which is against me. But the way the market is doing it, they're just once in a while creating one candle. And that is something which is evident. And the OI data is also suggesting that Shiva, like, you needed to look for one particular fall, get an exit, and then move on. $68 to 20 lakhs. Absolutely nothing there. Okay, just give me a second, guys. Oh, sorry, I think I'm on the other screen. Okay, sorry about that. Yes, got the screen now. Okay, guys, sorry about that. So this is what I was telling you. The trading OI, it's very much on your favor. Plus, the data on the options chart is also on your favor. It is clearly like a more and more, this is a strike which we are concentrating 44,600. You can clearly see these guys have been adding more and more positions here. They're not adding much. Only thing is, they're just going to be playing for your levels, increasing. Look at the way they just shifting the problems here. They're just going to be playing for that. This is getting huge. Yes, they're just playing for the stop losses. That is for sure. That is for sure. They are just literally playing for the stop loss levels. This is the area wherein I just wanted to add some positions, keep it ready. And if things goes against us, we'll be ready to exit as well. So this is the positions which we are holding in with a stop loss at around 165. Because when the volatility is too big, get ready to move according to that direction. So I'm taking a risk with today's profit, plus some more. Risking it purely based on the data, nothing else. And if the data proves otherwise, then I have to close my positions. That's it. It's almost getting into the territory now. So this will be the final stop loss for the day. The way the Nifty has fallen today is like pretty crazy. 80 points given up completely. And Bank Nifty is the one which is trying to hold up because of HDFC, Axis, and the SBI factor. The volatility is too big. Please understand. Guys, since it is in the no trading zone, why are we taking this trade? Purely on the data aspects, nothing else. The data, the Dow is falling from almost 50 to 40 to 30 to 20 to now flat territory. And moreover, every rise, it has not been able to meet with the volume and it is getting a sell-off. And this is the area we started to take our positions. Again, it went lower. Again, it is trying to go up. Those are the areas wherein I needed to average my positions. So from almost 3 lakh, our loss is again back to that 1 lakh mark. So what normally we will try to do is once it goes higher and then whatever the new positions which you would have taken, try to exit some of the positions there and then you will have some money for you to do the next move. So every move on the upside is getting a resistance. Again, take a risk which you can afford to take. Please, please do not blindly take it, guys. It's not going to be easy. People say, Shiva, like with a large capital, it is easy to average and other things. Tell me honestly, with a large capital, you can see the MTM fluctuation. Do you think you will be able to handle that pressure? When you see the markets moving pretty quickly from your 1 lakh loss to 3 lakh or 4 lakhs, will you be able to handle that pressure? How many of you would be able to do it? Tell me honestly. Guys, in spite of that, I'm reviewing the chart, explaining it to you, handling all your queries and everything. Will you ever have the guts to show like this? Yes, it will be easy to question the others, like in all these factors and other things. Show me a factor wherein you will be able to show a live trade with showing all these parameters fully checked, and then like I'm taking a live trade and showing it to you. Guys, it's easy to say on the social media. Guys, everything is happening right in front of your eyes, right? It's not as if like I have hidden and then showing it to you. Whatever the positions which I've taken on this, everything is taken absolutely on your site. I cannot take it without that as well. But be prepared. Whether it is a profit or loss, I'm ready for that game. That is exactly how I needed to play. So we took close to 7,000 quantities and we needed to be smart enough for the positions which we bought at around 200 odd levels. We closed it at around 228, 230 odd levels. Now we needed to look for the next game. Once it moves lower, then we will try to trail it. Guys, and most importantly, except the mentoring participants, almost all of you are getting the session complimentary. So please do understand that as well. This is crazy moves, both on the upside and the downside. Again, look at that. What a fluctuation from 60 to 180 back. It's crazy, crazy moves, right? 155. We will keep that stop loss again there. We'll see how it goes. But the only interesting thing is, though this market wanted to go up and do all those things, it's not moving with the volumes. It's not moving with the volumes. So that is giving me the confidence to say, Shiva, you can hold it. And what did I say about the WMA? This guy can act as a resistance, and one that is given up, that will act as a support. That's exactly that guy is doing now. That's exactly that guy is doing now. Guys, I wouldn't be giving too much of importance to the PSR. I don't use the PSR. Okay, this is like one indicator which will tell you whether the rally is going to be big or not. When the PSR is nearby, it says that the rally is not going to be that big. Again, the Dow is increasing, but it's not going crazy to 50 to 80 or 100. So I will still be like a little more careful here. I'll still hold my positions with whatever the positions. Imagine now, the positions which we have given up at around 220, 230 odd levels, if we would not have given up, the loss would be much bigger, right? So that's the reason, keep adjusting your positions, bring down your average so that for the next trade, in case if it goes here again, we will have some capital for us to enter. Guys, PSR is absolutely the weakest indicator on the chart. At the same time, it is not going to give you like much of a say if it is not going to be moving far ahead. Okay. Let's look at the chart of this one.
Back.
44,600, 275, came back to 175, again back at the 220, 200 mark. It is just hovering around the territory. What is the problem here? The problem here is buyers are exiting the position here. They feel that Shiva, already we got some moves and I am happy to get from almost 160 to 240 odd levels. I'm booking my profit. That's the message which is coming in. Once the what to say, the this one is coming down, automatically you will see the premiums are also going to be melting. Yes, it is almost 78 to 109. Can we see this in the premium and this one in the discount? I would love to see that today. Let's see whether it is going to be coming in the second half or not. Because all other data points is now pointing towards the downish territory, except that particular guy. That is the option premium. Today is more like a day to trap. Trap. Hit your stop losses, trap. When are we going to see the move below? Are we? Yes, no. Let's see. Guys, I'm telling you, those who are not comfortable playing it in the FNO markets, please stick to the options, sorry, the equity instruments. Guys, just give me a second. I'm getting a call. Okay, so I just got the news from the team. It is the direct issue from NSE, where the NSE has sent us the data with 0 packets, and that's the reason it is showing you as 0 at that particular time. And our team is working on the back end to correct it. We have also spoken to the NSE folks to get that fixed. Don't worry. Guys, good thing is, even with all the things, technology advancements and other things which is happening, we are staying on top, like, and making sure that whatever the data which you are getting it, quickly checking it, ensuring that you guys get the right data. You would have seen in the last 6 months or so, many brokers would have been like going down and nothing, but we have been making sure that at least one take and Voi Pulse, it's not having that much of an downtime compared to others. We are trying to stay ahead. We will try to do that. Whatever the investment that is needed, we have been putting in. So please do support us. In the long run, we will definitely be able to give you the best data, whatever that you guys are looking for. Okay, now, again, it is back to square one, 194, 193. But this time I'm keeping my stop losses little far away at around 155, because if it is not moving higher with volume, I'm just going to be still hopeful that these guys can come back. Okay, but what can be a trigger point today is they might just take it higher, trigger your stop losses, and then they might make a move. That means it is going to be more like a trapping day, and I needed to accept it. Guys, remember again and again, there will be days wherein you will not be able to make money in spite of all the data being right. Today can be one such day. Today can be one such day. You know all the data points, everything is working in your favor, but still if the market is not giving you a reward, it might be for other reasons and you don't have any control, because it is the way the large money plays. And you and me will not be able to do anything on those days. We just needed to accept it. Look at the way it is fluctuating. From 210, it quickly went to 180 odd levels. So whatever the balance quantity which I wanted to add, I'm going to be waiting till this level, because already we done that resistance once here, but we don't want to do it again. It went to 180, back again to 195, 196. Wow, this is fast-paced action which is happening. Fast-paced action. Though the mic is on, I hope others are able to hear me loud and clear. Okay. Okay, so what is my view on the trading extending hours and so on? Guys, I don't see any problem, because you guys are going to get used to all the changes which has been coming in from the exchanges. Sometime back, the exchanges said the margins are going to be removed, and sometimes they said, like, initially the trade timings used to be a lot lesser. Then they moved it. When I came into the market, the trade time used to be at around 9:50 or 10 o'clock. And then they increased it to 9:15. Then they started to do with the pre-open trades. Then now they are saying they are going to be extending it. So all these things will continue to evolve and happen. Only thing is, we just needed to adapt. If you feel that like and you will not be able to adapt, then look for something else. If you are ready for the game, you needed to ready to adapt to the changes. That's it. Guys, watch my videos wherein I would have explained the VWAP super trend and moving averages and everything. Nilai, those things I would have explained in the mentoring program and also in some of the videos which is available in the YouTube. So those who are looking to join our YouTube channel to view the past videos and other things, go into this OI Pulse. In the bottom right, you will see our YouTube channel, my Twitter ID, our Telegram channel. This is our official Telegram channel. Don't join anything else. I will not be able to guarantee you if you lose me to anyone else, because we don't collect funds from anyone to provide any tips, no calls, no tips, nothing. And plus, we don't handle even a single penny from outside. We don't do any account handling. So if someone says, I am from Shiva's team and you can give me the money to handle accounts, you guys are giving it at your own risk, because we don't do any account handling. I have not handled any single penny from outsiders from the day I've been trading. So please understand that. And I don't intend to do it in the future also. Okay, with that being said, it's your money. It's wise decision for you to take. But many of you keep coming back and saying, Shiva, we made a mistake. We gave the money to account handling and we all have lost big time. They would be showing you like in few days of profit, and then if you lose it, you guys are the ones who will be losing it, and I can't do much. What a volatility, 2.5 to 1.5 again back. What you guys are doing? So now, this position is not going to be more of scalping now. It is getting into more of positional, because the market is not moving anywhere, and we have taken the position and we are waiting for the market to either move up to trigger our stop loss or move lower to make sure that we make money. So this is the consolidation phase, and we are holding the positions with the consolidation phase. So whatever the positions which we are holding, we needed to wait it out until they take the levels out here or levels out below. So we'll see which is going to be happening today. Guys, one thing with the Nifty is clearly not budging. So Nifty is clearly saying, you guys do whatever you want. I'm not going to move anywhere. I moved around 80 points, gave you guys an opportunity to go in the green, and you guys didn't use me. Now I'm going into the go red, and I'm use all the opportunities to go red. And getting into the trending OY, 3.47 to 1.8. So slowly but steadily, this is getting into like a big move. The difference is slowly you can increasing it. 72, 1.2, 1.4, 1.6. If this is getting increased to 1.82, then that will be big. Next on the other hand, 9 crore to 1 crore. Wow, this is massive. This is massive. Very rarely getting to see this kind of data getting played out on expiry date. This is massive on Nifty. It will take tremendous effort to pull it. So we are back again square at 1 lakh loss now, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. So this is back to square one kind of a level. Will they be able to break this and then break the shackle and go below? Dow is back again at 30, but the VIX is 12.5. Should I be worried about the Dow or should I be worried about the VIX? I would be more worried about the VIX because that is the one which is going to be contributing to India's today's movement, especially on expiry day. And the most important thing, if the Dow is going to be just playing around in the 20, 30 points, it's not going to be giving me sufficient comfort. Imagine if the Dow would have been similar to yesterday, 100, 120 or 130 points, then yes, I would need it to be worried. Because we might see a second of recovery. That recovery would be like pretty much faster and that can push further away up from us. This is the only area for me as a cause of a concern. Still with only 3 hours to go, these guys are having a massive premium on the put side. Massive premium. That's the only game wherein they can completely trigger my stop losses. Because imagine if they just move it for 50 to 60 points, my stop losses will get hit because of the other information. Can they keep moving it higher or are they going to be placing it here? Guys, yes, there will be days wherein you'll be able to make money. There will be days wherein you will not be able to make money. Yes, going forward as well, not only in the past, in the future also, there will be tough days, there will be easy days. What is the biggest thing is, if you're having tough days wherein you're approaching it differently and easy days differently, then that will be the problem. Imagine there are days wherein you would have made loss. The next day would have been an easy day. Unfortunately, you will not have sufficient capital to trade. And more importantly, your confidence would have been down and you would be really struggling to take even a single trade the next day. That's the problem. That's the problem. We'll also look at some of the Nifty options as well because some of them wanted to look at the Nifty. I'll just show you that. This is your 19,700 call. It is moving lower and lower. The OI has gone to 3.2 and here it is, the OI has gone lower. Wow. 650 gone almost to 76 lakhs from almost 1.5 crore. Here it has gone to 1.7. Clearly it is a weak wicket. The writers are enjoying whatever the premium that they are able to get it from the morning. So every rise they would have used as an opportunity to sell it on the call side. That's not the case here, but they are controlling the environment here. They are controlling the environment. Now the Bank Nifty, the one which we are looking at, 44,600. OI is still dropping. Can it keep dropping? I wanted this guy to be like in the one which can take care, but for that we needed to see a bigger fall. Can we get to see a bigger fall? Guys, remember, if you are a single lot player, still you would not have gotten much of an opportunity today. If you are like in a scalpers doing something, then you would have got some few opportunities here and there. So other than that, nothing much. It is almost getting from 3 lakhs to almost getting there. Come on, make a big move. It is almost getting into the green now, 30K profit. So what we will try to do is, we will try to run the remaining 2,000 quantities, reducing it and then taking it forward. This is almost coming near to the support territory, right? That's a reason. Now, you can just run with, one sec, I think we have refreshed the data. We have around 1185 quantities from almost 3 lakh loss. We have completely recovered that. And overall, now I'm sitting on 4% overall. So do you see this? The reason for me to book the profit, because it is coming near to the support territory, you might get another candle. Then in that case, I'll try to add. In case if it is falling from here, then we will use to trail it to run it. Is that absolutely good? Now, You are well and truly in the green now. So now it is time for us to use the remaining quantities to trail it. Just leave it as it is. Okay, because you needed to see whether it is going to be taking a support or it is going to be breaking. If it is going to be breaking, that is more than sufficient, and you can add some quantity for us to get into the trend again now. If not, we will just hold that quantity. That's it. So hope you guys understood the logic why we entered. I explained you every concept of it, why we entered, what is the reason, why we are exiting here, what is the reason as well. Is there a logic for everything, whatever that we have been doing? Yes, no? Hmm? So tell me honestly, how many of you would have got panicked once you see this kind of an loss and the profit and everything? How many of you would have panicked? Is there any time during the whole day did I panic looking at my loss or my profit? What was the reason there? Hmm? It's about the money that you can bring to afford to lose. Again and again, I'm telling you, this is something wherein you needed to treat it as a business. And in business, whatever the money which you think that, okay, even if I lose this money, it is not going to impact my lifestyle, it is not going to impact my family, everything. That is the money which I want you to do it. And most important thing, you guys are trading for yourself, not trading for anyone else. When you're doing it, you know what is the risk which you wanted to take. Don't put a pressure on yourself to prove the world that I needed to beat this guy in terms of the margin. I needed to beat this guy. We are not going running around and saying, I have this much capital, I have this much profit, I'm doing that, this. It's for you, you are trading. Okay, it's for you, you are self trading. You know what is the risk which you wanted to take it, and then afford to lose whatever the money which you can. Guys, the most important element is when you know that you have already made like in a 3% and whatever that is coming near the support territory, why you wanted to be there? You know there can be a sudden reversal for a big candle similar to this. It went to this like in resistance area and then started to fall, right? That's the reason we needed to be careful. And moreover, it is not falling with volume. If it would have been falling with volume, then yes, I could have been holding the position for a little longer. Now, it went to 250 odd levels. Can you see now what has happened? Again, back to 230 odd levels. What is the guarantee that it can go below or it can go to 200 to almost at 150, 180 again? When they are playing for smartly around 50 to 70 points, we also needed to be smart. We can lose one time, two time. Don't let it happen again and again to you. Don't let it happen again and again. The another biggest mistake which we tend to do is once we're done with the trade, we go on the revenge trade on the other side. Don't do that. If you are seeing a good volatility, enter and exit fast. If you are not able to do it, then wait for the next opportunity to come and then enter. Guys, the call fit delta will be like in higher. The reason is it is all trading in the intrinsic value. Guys, the best thing that you can do, how to do the pyramiding, go and use this risk calculator. Here, you put your value, how much ever capital. Imagine I have 20 lakhs. It asks you, overall, if you are having 1 crore. It will ask me to deploy 30%. Okay? Out of the 30%, if I'm trying to take a 10% risk, because of this 30 lakhs, not on the overall. Okay? Now, I'm buying Bank Nifty. Which one I'm buying? 44,640. Okay, P. What is it saying? It's saying, sure, you can buy up to 500 lots. The current price is around 227. You can average up to 250 on the upside, 200 on the lower side. Imagine I bought only 400 lots. And my average is around 235. It says, Shiva, place your stop loss at 205. By 245 itself, you will achieve your 1%. So it will give you all those moves. It will give you all those moves. Now, you can clearly see it went to 250, back again to 250. Is it right for us to book the profit here? Yes, no. 90% of the quantity we have booked the profit there. Correct? Now, once it is going higher, what I will do? I'll try to take some position the resistance level. Why the resistance level? It has given up the WMA and it is too far from the VWAP territory, and anything here, I will try to take a resistant trade. And now, good news is, the Dow is also falling and it is going to be favoring me. Correct? Is it a smart move? This is the way you needed to prepare for your scalping.
Hold it. Number 30. Hold it.
Though the HDFC is zooming, they are bringing other banks to pull it lower. Guys, this market is going to be extremely interesting because there is one guy who wanted to keep this market up. That's the reason he is using all the money on the HDFC Bank to take it, drag it higher. But Nifty is showing him a different picture altogether. Nifty is continuously been falling. Today is not going to be an ideal day for him to keep on averaging his position. That's not going to work in his favor. Unless and until there is some news coming in from the government saying some drastic measures and other things. Otherwise, this expiry can be little painful for a few of the people. Again, another candle from the lower level. What a day. What a day to showcase everything. Guys, I could have just kept it all myself, like, and don't do any trade after the initial trades and other things. Then the session would not have been what you guys are witnessing, right? You guys are here for the live trading, and you guys are like, in what to say, needed to learn. That's the reason we are going more than above. I don't think anybody else would be putting in so much of their money to show you live trades like this with the explanation and everything. Tell me honestly, who has done that, showing so much of trades with putting so much of their own money at risk? All will say, come and say in the Twitter that I do this, I do that, and other things. Guys, when it comes to explaining the concept, tell me honestly, we would have done this year. We have given complimentary sessions to close to 50,000 participants, which no one has ever done that. Even today, we have close to 2,000 odd participants who are attending the session complimentary. 2,000 odd people attending the session complimentary. Have you ever seen anyone who's been giving so many complimentary sessions using their money to do it? Nothing. It's simple and easy to say. So try to value what you're getting it. I know sometimes free doesn't get valued in our lifetime, but guys, please make use of it. I don't know how many sessions, because last year I was doing several sessions. This year I've cut down drastically. This is like in a training session which I'm doing it after a while, and I'm not sure when I'll be doing the next mentoring program also. So as long as I'm able to be free and giving you the knowledge, please make use of that. There is not going to be many people in this world who will be willing to come and share their knowledge. Please understand that. Not many are there. There are some good souls, but there are not plenty. Everybody wanted to pull the others down. That's the way that Twitter and the social media and everything is showing up. Don't get into those gangs and do all those mischievous things. I want you guys to look for yourself. Don't get into the world of like in fighting, arguing, and other things. Just look for yourself, see what is best for you, and then keep making and keep moving money. Now, what is that which is doing now? Beautiful. Book some profits there at the higher levels. Can it? Let it go. Let it go. Now revise the targets. Is it working exactly the way we wanted it? It triggered. It went to close to 90,000 and then it booked the profit because it was giving you a look at that move. This is what is crazy about this market. It almost came back into the same territory where it was trading. If you have not been scalping, do you think you will be able to survive? Guys, this is crazy. This is absolute crazy. Oh, baby. This is just literally showing you everything what you wanted to see it on in a day wherein you just wanted to just play it. Guys, the best thing is enter, keep trailing, make money, get an exit. Make money, exit. How many of you feel without one click you would have been able to enter so much of quantity at given time and then exit it as well? Look at the quantities here. And how many seconds we were there? Hardly anything. It went, we closed the position, it went, again 12:32, we entered, 12:36 we are sorry, 12:36 we entered and exited. That's it. In the next candle. So now tell me whether this kind of a market is good for scalping or positional play. Yes, positional play would have triggered all your stop losses on both up and down, but scalping, at least whatever the loss which we are seeing, it is giving us an opportunity to enter when the market is choppy. Guys, out of this 70K, probably around 20K would go for taxes and everything. Maybe around 50K will get credited. That's more than sufficient. That's more than sufficient. Now, what is the Nifty is doing? What is the India VIX is doing? Whatever the things which you guys have learned on connect the dots, is it working perfectly? There it is. This is the concept which we learned, right? Market moving lower and VIX getting into the lower territory or rising. What does that mean? It is bearish. Is it pulling out perfectly? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. VIX is up 9% today, guys. Very rarely you'll be getting to see that. And this is a sign of the VIX is going to show you how difficult it is going to be in October month. Guys, in terms of the portfolio and other things, I'm not the best judge, and moreover, I should not be commenting on it. It's up to the individual, whatever that you wanted to do it. But I'm sitting on 100% cash. I'm not into this market, into the equity at this conjuncture. Even if I needed to wait for another year, I will wait it. But this is not an ideal time for me to get into equity for me. Sorry, no way. No way. I know what I witnessed in 2007 and 8, and I don't want to do that mistake year again or ever again in my life. Even if I don't be an equity investor, I would be more than happy. But I can't see the stock prices going from 3,000 to 200 and then literally creeping. I would have got a golden opportunity to enter from 400, 500 or whatever it is. That is the way I'm going to be waiting. So ideally, with so many things happening around the world, this is ideally not a best situation for me to go into the markets. Guys, I'll just tell you a simple story. Okay. This is about the Hang Seng market. Not all markets will be doing the same thing every now and then. What you're saying, yes, India's story is there intact and everything. This is Hang Seng. It is one of the emerging economies similar to India. These guys were like rallying like crazy. Okay. There used to be a period where Dow, Bank Nifty, and this index used to trade all together. Okay. I'll just show you monthly chart of this. Can you see what has happened? From almost 17, 18,000 odd levels, it went to 32, 33 odd thousand at 2018. Okay, there China domination came, China came into the picture, and then it started to tank. You do not know what is going to hit any country at any given time. And this was like crazy rally. People said like in Hong Kong is on different level altogether and it is going to be moving towards 50K, 100K, 150K and everything. The same goes for the Bitcoin as well, right? 100K story, million story, everything is there. What has happened there? From the 2018 high, it has been falling non-stop, went again 29, again to 14 odd K, went to 22K, again it is back at the 17 mark. This is a market, this is what you will witness on the index in the long term. None which goes higher and higher will stay there forever. Okay? Will stay there forever. Please understand. I'm not trying to panicking you, but that is the way in history has proven. This is your Nifty chart. What we have been witnessing? We have been on a steady and a strong bull run, which no one would have ever. This is like a golden opportunity for me. It fell. I was expecting a double dip, the W pattern, so that I will be able to enter, but unfortunately, it didn't happen. The market rallied. This was a golden opportunity which I missed. I don't regret it now because you might miss one or two good opportunities, but at the same time, if the market is not giving No point in chasing the rally at the fag end of the story, and I don't believe in that. Okay, so this is like in a crazy rally which we had, and we needed to be really happy. Those who are having the positions and nothing, you needed to be happy. Otherwise, I'm still being very happy with whatever the gains which I'm able to make as a trader. That is more than sufficient. I don't need to compare myself with like in an investing community and doing all those things. Everyone has their own way of making money, and if you have your own way of making money, be happy with that. Don't think that the only way to make money in the market is investing. Only make money is trading. No, I don't recommend this. I don't recommend that. Whatever that suits you, stick to that. Whatever that suits you, whatever that suits your risk ability, stick to that. So what I normally do, I put it in other asset classes. So don't think that equity is the only way to invest money. You have plenty of other asset classes like in keep in liquid, keep you can invest in bonds, you can invest in the gold, you can invest in liquid fees, whatever that you are comfortable with. Go for something in real estate, whatever that you feel comfortable. Again, don't try to put all eggs in one basket, even in that investing. Imagine if there is a situation where the equity markets are going 50, 60% down. What will happen? Your portfolio and everything will like and tank like anything, and you will be like and literally cribbing yourself why you invested everything there. So never ever invest everything in one single asset class. Always diversify, diversify. Why is VIX is rising after so much of fall? That means the shots are coming in. This is just a starter. This is just a starter because in the last 1 month, in spite of the fall, we never saw the VIX increasing. This is just getting started. So I'm just going to go for a little safe play here. So why am I entering now? What is the reason for me to enter? Can anyone? You guys have been attending the sessions. Tell me, why am I entering now? Where it is heading? Towards a resistance. Two resistance are there. And what is happening with the Dow? Dow was trading at almost 30 or 40 odd points. Now it has gone into the negative territory. Next, if you go and look at this data, what is the trending OA suggesting you? 3.75 to 2. Someone is adding some positions here as well. Wow, who's that smart guy? I wanted to see it. I want to see that guy. This is what is the only concern point. And once it is above your buy price, keep trailing it. That's the way I would do it. And I'm not going to be taking a major risk here. We'll take a major risk once it keeps moving higher and higher. So you guys are slowly understanding what are the things which needed to be done. So how do I select the strike price so fastly? What am I doing here? I'm just trying to play the strike deep in the money where the premiums would be little lesser. Like in, say, for example, if you look at this, it has 112 rupee premium. This one is around 70. This one is around 80. So I'm just trying to play something there. And now it is almost on the verge of like in getting you into like in 20, 25,000. Look at that. It is getting there. The resistance area. Setting few positions here. This is the resistance area wherein I would love to say enter. I think they are just trying to get the premium out of the way. Somehow they are pushing the index higher so that the put buyers can exit. But unfortunately, put buyers are not exiting. They just keep coming back. They keep coming back. They keep coming back. And that's the reason all these candles are appearing out of nowhere. You're getting to see the index moving and triggering all those moves. Now imagine if someone would have bought a put and then holding his positions here. Do you think he will be able to be like in comfortably holding his position? I'll just show you in the chart. This is your 44,600. Went from almost 160 to 269 odd levels, back again that to 190 odd levels. This is absolutely crazy. So I'm just going to be retaining the 500 quantities which we initially entered. So what is the advantage which I'm doing it now? What I did is we entered at the higher levels. Look at that, 280 odd levels. First, we entered at 300 odd level, 306 to 310 odd levels. Then, what are the positions which we bought at lower level? We are trying to give up something so that our averages will come down, and at the same time, we will be able to bring it down faster to our levels, and then anything moves there, then we will have sufficient capital for us to make some money, and at the same time the profits can also be keep coming in. Is it making a resistance? Yes. And what is the Dow is doing now? Dow is heading towards 25 odd points. Is it beautiful now? A perfect rejection trade, taking some quantity here, remaining quantity at the super trend with VWAP as a stop loss, and then if it is coming lower, use that as an opportunity to trail your profits. That's it. Once it crosses the 320 mark, we will trail it. Guys, many who have been asking me, Shivalakhan, what is the maximum quantity we will be able to enter in a minute in one click? Guys, all you need is just 10-15 seconds for you to take 1 lakh quantity or 2 lakh quantity. That is the power at which we have given you in one click. How many of you wanted to see that? Taking 1 lakh quantity in time. Are you guys ready to witness that? Okay. This is for you. Those who wanted to see that, we will go for Nifty. We will go for 20,000 if it is available on the call side. No, still it is having a bigger premium. 2,500. 80. Guys, can you believe it? These are all like in free money which is available to you. If someone is writing it, these are all free money. 21,000. Guys, where should I go and buy it? 22,000 trading at 22,500. It's not coming up. Okay, so 22,000. Okay, look at this. This on the other hand, 17,200, 16,000. 16,000 is trading at 25 paise. Now, what I will do is, I will buy 300 lots at one go. Okay, we will try to buy the puts. Do you want to see that now? What I'm going to be doing is, just instead of using the down arrow, since I've enabled it, I'm using the down arrow instead of the side arrow. Look at this down arrow on my keyboard. I'm going to be using it. Just watch it. Watch the fun. How much quantity I bought it? It went almost to 33 because of the liquidity is not there. Can you see this? This is crazy. We have bought it at around 1.48 from 35 paise. Now it is back at that price. So now I will try to buy it because we are taking a bigger risk. It is completely eroding whatever the money which we would have made it here. This is a slippage problem when you are trying to do that. I'm just squaring off my positions. It is got like in a big slippage here. Guys, that's the reason I don't recommend for the people. Can you see the slippage which is going to be pretty huge? Pretty huge. Don't even try it. Don't even try it. Many people think that it is easy, as we are the ones who have made the volume. If you go and look at that particular one, we would have been the one who would have made that volume. No one else. Guys, the reason why I wanted to showcase it, it is easy to show that we will be able to enter and exit at will. 1,66,000 quantity we entered and exited in no time. But if you are not ready to accept the slippage, you will not be able to take a trade in the OTM strikes. But yes, it gives us a golden opportunity to enter and exit. But please do not try it. Okay, one click will provide you all those opportunities. But I sincerely wanted to say, don't do it. Don't do it. Guys, my job is to, as a product builder, I needed to educate all of you that what is good and what is bad. Okay, so it's up to the respective individuals to take a call, but it is my job to educate all of you. Clear? Please understand that. How many of you would have expected this kind of a slippage? I was expecting around 40K slippage, but not like close to this kind of a slippage. This is crazy, 2 lakh slippage. And what was the time of entry? Just see this order book. And tell me honestly, any software which would have given you this kind of a quantity? I don't think so. I think today in the Twitter world, people will be talking about us. They will say, some freak trade happened. And it was us. And we know there is going to be a slippage, but I was not expecting the slippage to be that big. Anyway, what about the slippage? You guys have seen everything live. Guys, if I'm not going to be taking a risk on my software, who else can do it? When I know the true potential, what it can do and how, tell me one manual software which would have allowed you to take 1,66,000 quantity in this much time and will be able to exit it as well. So when you are in a dependence, when you wanted to exit all the quantities at one go, we have given you a platform provided you know what is the risk which you are ready to take as well. If you're not willing to, then I would sincerely say avoid, avoid, avoid. Guys, it's not the big money. It is normally what will happen is when you're trying to, this is not the position which would have been there. I'll just show you the chart so that you will understand it better. Just give me a second. Because you needed to understand how this is getting operated, right? I'll show you. Just give me a minute. Okay, what is the strike which we need to be looking at? Nifty 16,000 PE. Look at this. 16,000 PE. Can you see this chart? Who was this? This is how you will be able to see someone creating the position. You would have seen overall OI would not have changed much. Okay. Then who would have got this? This is called as the market makers who would be providing you the positions. It's not that as if like and you will be having some positions there. The market makers will come into the picture. They will be providing you that quantity. They will be providing you that quantity. It's a tough day, right? Guys, it's not my job only to show you that this is what is going to happen. Yes, the slippage will be huge because there is hardly any move. That's the reason I went to 30 paise. Imagine if I would have gone to strike, which is there at 5 or 10 rupees, then our slippage would be much, much higher. Can you see this? So who created this candle today? This is not a paper trade now anymore, correct? How many of you feel this is a paper trade? This is not a paper trade anymore. Now at least you would believe one click is an actual software. Whatever the money which we are making is an actual money. Yes, you will be able to place a limit order. Yes, we can do it in case if you feel that Shiva, like instead of doing that, I will be placing a limit order and I'm ready to take that risk. It's absolutely fine that you can do it. Now, as the market is moving, I'm trying to take a put trade again. So now we have a bigger job of recovering this 2 lakhs. Correct? So how many of you feel this is a lot more fun? Guys, I'm just showing you everything which is there in the trading. Okay, people only show you the good side of it, but I'm showing you good and the bad and the ugly as well. If you're not prepared for it, better be prepared.
ହଁ ଥ୍ୟାଙ୍କ ୟୁ କାଲି ଥିଲା ନାଇଁ ଘରେ ଅଛି
Again,
ଯେ
it
ମୁଁ ଟିକେ
just
ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ ଅଛି ପରେ
completely
କଥା ହେବି
moving it
କ'ଣ
away.
ଅର୍ଜେଣ୍ଟ ଅଛି କି ହଁ କହ ଶଳା ଚୁତିଆଟା ଶଳା ତାର কোনো କାମ ଦରକାର ନାହିଁ
Whatever the move that was there, again it is getting into the buy mode.
ସିଏ ଏବେ ମୁଣ୍ଡ ଖେଳିବାର କାରଣ କ'ଣ
So
ବୋପାର
we will
ସରିଲା
have 1,500 quantities and then we will
ଆଁ
take the remaining quantities once it is going towards the territory. Come on, get the premiums melting faster. 3.82 to 2.13. Wow.
ଦିତି ଫ୍ରି ଅଛି ଦିତି ମାଉସୀ କ'ଣ କଥା ହବନି ଭାତ ଗାଳୁଥିଲେ ସେ
Guys, there won't be much brokerage charges because we have not paying like in with our plan. We are not paying any brokerages. We have fixed plan, so I wouldn't be paying any brokerage charges. The other charges for this ₹1 transaction would be much lesser. But yes, the slippage is pretty huge because it is an OTM strike, and when you are trying to buy a large quantity, naturally you can expect all those moves to be happening. I'm telling you again and again, if you're not prepared for those slippages and other things, why needed to show you that? Because many think that one click is a good software. Yes, one click is good, but something which is good, too much of good is also not good for health, right? That's the reason I wanted to show you. Please understand, there is a bigger risk involved. This is not for small retailers. We are given the large options only for the large players to play. If you're a small player, don't even bother. This is not going to be for you. And only I can show you what is going to be the peril which is involved in my product and everything. So you needed to understand it. No one will be able to show you that. Yes, if you are placing a limit order, naturally you won't have any slippage. That is for sure. Guys, always remember, when you are playing with the market order, naturally all these things tend to happen. When you're playing with the limit order, you won't. Can they keep going higher, please? Because I needed to buy some quantity. If they are heading towards this territory, this is the area wherein I wanted to average my position. I think the expiry day moves are already being decided what they wanted to do it and how they wanted to do it. Yes, the trending wise still being the negative force there. Look at that, 3.8 to 2.16, and Nifty, it is close to 10 to 1.74. This is massive, massive. Still, they are trying to hold up this level, the super trend. Guys, as I told you, the promo code to be used is Shiva OY25, and we are giving you the videos how to add the brokers and everything over there. What a day to witness everything, right? Wow. Again, they are hitting higher with a low volume, low volume. Can they break the super trend and again play it in that zone, triggering the stop losses of the weak players? Possible. 12.54. The VIX is around that level. And then the Dow is again playing its game now. That was the one. That was the one. Guys, another 10-15 minutes. We'll try to take a break for a small, because many wanted to just go for a small 10-15 minute break. We'll do that. And then we'll continue the session. Again, another attempt. Look at the number of attempts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7th attempt to break that super trend now. Are they going to be successful in that? One candle? Because the Dow is moving higher, there is every possibility that they can do it. Or is it going to be another move? Guys, I'm not sure in how long I'll be able to do this commentary sessions and other things, but as long as I'm doing it, please make use of it. I'll share that whenever I'm doing it. I'll share the link with the mentoring participants. Please make use of it. Again, another move, taking it above that super trend. One more candle. Again, remember, we are playing with a stop loss. I know the risk which I wanted to take, and I'm ready to take it up to that level. Guys, the code to be used for OI Pulse and one click is Shiva OI25. I'll just copy and paste it here. Guys, it's gamma moves and other things which normally occurs around in 245.3. What is it purely about? It is about the short covering which is going to be happening. Okay, only when you see the shots covering their position, you will see all those gamma moves happening. It is too early. We'll see at 3 o'clock whether you want it to be, whether it gives you that move. Tell me honestly, how many of your lives have changed after getting into one click, in the way you are able to trade it with ease? Earlier, you were depending on a platform wherein when you wanted to enter, it would not have given you an opportunity to exit, do whatever the things which you wanted to. But with one click, things would have changed completely. Great, great. So many of you. So many of you. Amazing, amazing. Guys, there are few brokers whom we couldn't add because they are not being ready. So that's the reason we couldn't add them. But once they are ready to give us the APIs the way we wanted it, we will definitely add all of them. Don't worry. We will add all of them. One more candle going above the super trend territory, again coming back. The Dow is also playing its game. Almost 8% on the VIX move. Yes, we have an open position, guys. I'm holding the put, which I've taken 44,700. The reason 44,700, just look at this chart. The only concern is the premiums here. They might just make a move on the upside and then like can try to trigger our stop losses. But I needed to be very careful here. I can't have a large position as well. So it went to a high of 366. Now it is trading somewhere around 280 odd levels, 290 now. And you can clearly look at the support. It is somewhere around 220 odd levels. And the most important thing, the OA has been steadily falling. That's a good news for me. Here the OA has been increasing steadily, and I needed to watch out for that. This is the only concern for me, the premiums being high on the put side. This will definitely force one round of a move, but I'm hoping before they do that, they take the index lower so that we get some kind of a money because the Dow is not supporting them. And even the global picture, if you look at the DAX, CAC and other things, they're all trading in the flat territory. They're all trading in the flat territory, and Nikkei recovered from almost 600 points to close at 475. The Hang Seng has fallen more. When we saw it was around like 1%. Now it has gone to 1.4% down, and this is not going to be a good news. I think on this particular one, the end-term like in swing is like in pretty big. So once it crosses the 310 mark, we will try to trail this one. Because this is not a big market for us to make money. We just needed to get all the 20, 30 points, whatever that comes our way. You know the slippages, how it has been. Can it keep moving? Keep moving. Keep 25, 330, please. Don't come back. Don't come back. Come on, make it another one more candle. It has triggered it. It's okay. So how beautifully day is like in going around, right? Making money, losing it, making money, again we are losing it. How much we made in that trade? We made around 81K. Is it recovered? Yes. Now you would have understood the easy of trailing with the one click. I don't think any other software would have given you an opportunity to place a target, to place a stop loss, and also if you wanted to minimize your loss. I don't want my loss to be beyond 75. Just set the M2M. Okay? It just close your positions, or you can set an auto trailing. Just see this magic. Can you see that? It is auto trailing. As the M2M is reducing, your M stop loss is also reducing. Can you see that? Is it not beautiful? From 75, it has come to this level. Now, if you feel that I wanted to close part of my position, close it, and then retain the remaining ones, and the stop loss and the target will remain there. As it is moving, you can just do whatever the magic you wanted. This is going to be your stop loss. This is going to be your stop loss, and you can also close your positions partially. Do every bit of it, whatever that you feel like. Guys, I can proudly say no one else in the world has given you this many or like an opportunities for you to place your stop loss in a single trade. In a single trade. Only disadvantage, we have kept the stop losses at your domestic level so that no one else in the world will know the stop loss. It can be a like a disadvantage and advantage. What is the advantage? The broker earlier, you guys used to complain, right? Shiva, like an broker used to like and trigger our stop losses and then make the move. Here, no one else will know except you where you have placed your stop loss unless and until I'm doing a screen sharing wherein you will get to know. Other than that, no one will get to know. Okay? And just adding on the move. Again, it has been moving there. So we have around 675. We have kept our stop losses ready with whatever the move that is there. In case if there is a sudden fall, then we will have some quantities for us to take care of that as well. Guys, have you ever traded with this kind of confidence when you play with the markets? How many of you are playing the markets today with this kind of confidence? Even with the slippage, did we ever get bogged down? Yes, be prepared for everything. But how many of you had an heart attack moment when you saw this kind of slippage and everything? It's my money, not even your money, but you guys are panicking. Now, what is happening? Your stop loss has moved from 75 to 58. This one is around 40, 43. Can you see what's happening? Now, in the worst case scenario, I will be losing around 58 to 60 based on the trigger at which it is done. So people are asking, like, and what is the reason for the slippage? Right? Because the stop loss is placed at your level. That's the reason by the time it hits the server, it might just fraction of a second. By the time the price would have moved, and then your broker prices would have reflecting differently, and it would have got the slippages. Otherwise, you would have get the actual slippage. Sometimes it is in your favor, sometimes it is against you. The only reason for that is the slippage. I'm revising this. I'm revising this. Everything is in my control now. If you don't want it, you can simply remove it. If you don't want this, you can remove it. Or if you wanted to trail automatically, this one will automatically trail now. As and when it goes higher, you will see the price also on the automatic trailing will go higher. Once it crosses the 320 mark, because can you see the 320 was there? Huh? Okay. I'll just remove this and then I'll do automatic trailing. 305, and now you see this. Okay, let's see. 311 was the level at which it was around. 307, 360. Can it keep going higher? Yes, 308. How many of you found one click now? I think several have taken it today and you guys have been adding it. So how many of you are finding these are like an interesting features which have not been given to anyone? Can you see this? How beautiful it is? One click mobile app, it'll take some time, but you guys are witnessing a magic here. We placed it at 305, now it has gone to 316. This is like a moving, and this is also moving along. This is how you'll be able to keep trailing your profits automatically. There are sudden moves, right? From 300, it goes to 500. If you wanted to capture those movements, you will not be able to manually like and do those magics, right? Here, it will automatically do those magics. And if you wanted to manually change it now, just, click on yes. Okay. And then it will get automatically, it has triggered. That's the reason we were not able to. But we'll show you one more thing. Don't worry, we'll have some more opportunities to take a trade. Guys, you can place a stop loss, whatever the levels at which you wanted to take a trade. And you wanted to place in limit order. Imagine I wanted to place a limit order. I wanted to place at around 310 lots. Okay? Place it and you go and look at in the order book. Can you see this? 150 quantities at 300. So you can place whatever the levels at which you wanted to place it. Or if you feel you wanted to add a basket. Okay, go to basket orders. You wanted to buy this. Okay, and then this one you wanted to sell it. Add it. You will see this. Okay, here you can increase the quantity. You wanted to like do an hedging or do whatever it is. You just place all orders. It will automatically place it and you will be seeing the positions here. Okay, and if you wanted to close only one, okay, close all positions or close only one. You just select this particular position, I wanted to close it. Close only selected positions, click F6 or this, it will automatically close that. You will still be running with the one quantity which you are running. And again, you wanted to go and place in basket again, just place orders and clear, or you wanted to just place. Can you see this? The quantity will get increased from 150 to 300 and this one is still at 75 which we have placed. And you wanted to close this? Close. And you will still run the other one which we are running it. Can you see this? Just refresh the data whenever you see the data because it has to go to the broker end. And once you refresh it, it will automatically show up that. Guys, done is already available. Done is already available. The brokers who are available, I'll just show you that. You just go into this, add a broker. You can choose any of the brokers and you just needed to follow the instructions based on the broker you choose. If you're choosing 5 paisa, it will give you instruction how you needed to add 5 paisa. If you're choosing done, just select done, you will be able to see it. So if you wanted to Zerodha, we have Zerodha as well for you. If you wanted Trade Smart is available. If you want Expresso, it's Expresso available. So whichever broker you are adding, just see the document here and then you can add it. What are the fields which we have been asking you to add? And then in the OI Pulse website, we have the one-click series. Just go through the videos, you will get a clue on what we are planning to do. And this is like him moving higher. So I'm just adding few more quantities here. I think 600 quantities which we have. Guys, the brokers whom we are currently working on, IIFL, ICICI Direct, Upstops, these are the three which may come in the next 1 month or so because we have been actively trying to fix all the issues for their APIs. Once that is ready, we will come out. And this is like quickly moving. We'll praise the stop loss somewhere around 311. In case if it moves, then we will see it. Guys, there are plenty of features which is in the pipeline, but it might take some time. I don't think anybody would in the first 6 or 7 months would have given you so many features, a product wherein we have been releasing and giving you so many features. We wanted to check the stability and nothing. That's the reason sometimes I take large quantities and check it, but we will do that. Copy trade feature, yes, it is in the works, but it will take some time. As and when it is ready, I'll let you all know. Good news about the copy traders, you're not going to be only copying the trades from one broker. You will be able to, in case if you have like in 5 or 6 brokers, you will be able to trade with any of them. The trades will go and automatically go to each of the brokers there. Angel One, they have some API limitations. We are not having, what to say, they are not being able to get that done. Once they are doing it, Angel One will also be coming on board. But other than that, if you look at it, almost all the leading ones are there in our platform. Alice Blue, Dan, Expresso, Finvasia, 5 Paisa, Flat Trade, Fires, Kotak Neo, ProStocks, TradeSmart, Zebu, Zerodha, you name it, we are there. Goodwill, Choice India, what more you need? There are few brokers who are not willing to change. That's the reason we are not able to bring them on board. But as and when they are ready, yes, now they are looking at the volumes and others. Many wanted to do it. Stars Online, they don't have an API support. Similarly, Mstock, they don't provide API. Grow, again, they don't provide API the way we wanted it. So that's the reason we are not able to add. Once these guys are providing the way we wanted it, yes, we will add all of them. Guys, we are not restricting. We just needed the uniform format in terms of the APIs so that we will be able to give you an equal platform wherein you don't need it to go and learn different platforms from different sites. You just needed to take a trade using one platform. We wanted to make your lives easy. That's it. As simple as that. Guys, the interesting thing is, beginning of the day, you just needed to do this. You just needed to generate the token after 8 o'clock. Once you generate the token, click on play button, whichever broker you wanted to play. Click on play and then open the one-click window and you can keep trading. This is a one-time activity to add the app ID and app secret key. From there on, you don't require to do that anymore. 12.69 on the VIX. Guys, the brokers will be giving you a platform, but none of the brokers will give you features like this, which is available. That's the advantage of using the one-click platform. You will be able to take, we will be slicing and doing everything. You will be able to take 300 lots or 500 lots at one go, which I don't think other brokers are offering you. Now, click on this option list. Someone who's a seller. If you wanted to know whether the OI data, you just click on OI. If you wanted to see the Greeks of each and everything, the Greeks are available. Show the premium. We have given you the straddle premium, the combined premium and other things. Here you can add your positions. If I wanted to add a sell or a buy, you can add it here. Okay, if I wanted to sell, you just go into the basket. Now go into the basket, see whatever the positions which you have created, it will all be there. So these are the two which we created. This one I don't want it. So these are the two positions and all you needed to do is, once you selected the straddle, whatever that you wanted to do it, just click on place orders. If you're placing a large order, 100 odd lots or 200 lots, then place it in the tranches. If you're placing it in tranches, it will show you number of tranches you wanted to. Imagine, if you wanted to avoid the slippage, you can choose what is the number of lots you wanted to select at a time and then place the orders. Those things is available, which I don't think anyone else has given you this opportunity. We are also coming up with the market protection feature that will also be getting done. And clear the basket orders. Once you place it and clear, or you can clear the cancel, and then you can clear all orders. Everything will be getting cleared. You will be able to see your funds, how much is the funds deployed, and everything is there. All those things are there. Yes, guys, when you are doing the selling, automatically to get the margin benefits, it will do the buying first and then it will do the selling so that you will get the margin benefits. That has also been taken care. Don't worry. Yes. How about a stop loss limit order? Yes, it is available. Guys, we also give another option called, say for example, place limit order, and you can also choose the order type, limited LTP. What it will do is, imagine if I'm buying limited LTP, look at this, whatever the price at which it is trying to take, okay? If that price has moved, it will just go into the pending category. Okay, it will go into the pending category. So that is the advantage of having a, like in a, what to say, limited LTP. So it will show you, Shiva, I'm going to be taking an order at this price, whatever the last traded price. And if it is moving pretty fast, then I will try to place my order and I will not trigger it. So that it combines as a market order and also as a limit order. $139 points on the Nifty. Nifty is clearly heading lower and lower and lower. And today Nifty looks more like a trending day. Can you see how the trending day is? The data was also showing you that, right? They have been continuously adding position, but I'm a guy who loves volatility, and that's the reason I'm playing most on the Bank Nifty. So now the Bank Nifty is also giving you that volatility what we wanted it. We are again back into the profits. Can you believe it? Okay, we lost 2 lakhs. Again, we are gaining that 2 lakhs now. Again, we are getting into the 15K, 20K mark. What a day to witness everything for all of you. You guys have seen everything today, right? How many of you say it is a fully paisa vasool match which you have witnessed today? It's a complete paisa vasool for all the people who would have seen the markets, how it has been behaving and everything. Absolutely. Is this not fun? Yes, trading can be risky. We can also make it look fun. It's all about us, how we handle the pressure, how we handle the situation, and how we play according to the situation. That's it. Okay. Now we will place this guy at around 345 and then trail it. Because it is at a zone wherein it can take a support and move, or it can break and then go lower. It got triggered again. What a market this is. They don't want to give, and 140 points. Bank Nifty is not even falling 0.4%. This guy has fallen more than 0.7, and you can clearly see the VIX is just jumping with the joy as the index is moving lower and lower. Guys, as long as the VIXs keep on climbing, you can expect the fall to be there. That's the way the market is being showing it to you. This market is absolutely a brutal one for the sellers today. And they are just playing a different game between the Bank Nifty and Nifty today. Guys, if you wanted to see the dark theme, just click on this and then click on dark. Immediately, the next fraction of second, you will see the dark theme. And you can also save it under the favorite selection. But I'm just showing it to you in case if there is a quick move and you don't like it, then you can just click on that and it will automatically change your direction. Yes, you can place the limited LTP, whatever the price which you wanted to trade, guys. Yes, you will be able to. Looks like the drawing lines which we have drawn today seriously like an acting as big support and the resistance. Look at that. Once they tried, second, third attempt, fourth attempt, they are coming there. Once in the morning itself. And a perfect support from that line and then moving it ahead. What a market. What a market. The only thing which I would say is the premiums is making the Bank Nifty to go slow. Come on, I wanted these premiums to melt faster. They are just making sure the writers are absolutely taking it very slow and steady. Very slow and steady. Where are you guys going to rise it? And let's look at the Nifty. Even here, okay, here the premiums are melted faster. Okay, only hardly like in 3-4 rupees or 10-12 rupees. That's the reason we are seeing a bigger fall happening in the Nifty compared to Bank Nifty. I got you. I got you guys. I got you. How many of you feel tracking the data real time is going to be helping you all? Are you able to see a difference why we are tracking all this? Espresso or TradeSmart, I would say it is like in a 2 eyes. You can choose whichever you wanted to. Both have given the unlimited plans only for us. So 994, 147, a perfect day. Understand the trend play. And Bank Nifty, 388 to 2. Almost 50%, but I would have loved to see like in a big gap like that, 80-20 ratio. Okay, this is going to be the real fall or not? We just have like in 300 quantities, that's the reason. Anyway, we'll try to enter again if there is a fall happening with the volume. Okay, on that note, as our losses are around like 30K, we will try to take a break and then we will be back. Okay, guys? Hope you guys have enjoyed the morning session.